Hello everybody, Raptor King of the West here, and today we are back in Minecraft Dinosaurs. And today we are doing the Deinonychus enclosure. Also, I have a frog egg. I did not think it would give me a spawn egg. What I did is I did this. We got the frog DNA last episode, I think even. Like, just straight up last episode. And I need frog lights. So I used the frog DNA. It gives you a spawn egg. I thought it was gonna give me frog spawn. That gives me a spawn egg. Just a straight up spawn egg. Was not prepared for that conclusion at all. Did not. Is that how the others work? Like, surely chicken. Yeah, chicken gets a cultivated chicken egg. That makes sense, okay? Squid gets squid fish egg. Salmon, salmon fish egg. Pufferfish. Turtle, wow, look at that. Embryo, yeah, it's a mammal, that tracks. All of these make sense. And then, for some reason, is it every single one except, I mean, those ones are modded in, Camel gets an embryo. Frog gets the spawn egg. Sniffer doesn't even function. Sniffer gives nothing. And it's like Strider. Yep. We've implied that Striders are mammals. Don't know how I feel about that. Everything works fine. Everything except the frog, which has an egg in the game. It is frog spawn. That is so weird. Anyway, other exciting thing I did off camera. Office 1A, Dr. Bovine, Archaeology Department. Look at this! I'm really proud of this, and Bo likes it too. We have an Anu figure, which took a lot of effort to get pristine, and a destroyed zombie figurine. And we can switch that out for another one. The other ones do look cool. I'll show you the other ones. And yeah, what you do to make these pristine is you put them in the archaeology workbench with pottery shards. That's how you, like, first you restore them. There's two stages. There's restored and pristine. Zombie is the one downstairs, so we'll leave that one out. But these look cool. These do look cool. Here is Steve, destroyed. I guess his arm is not on and the head is tilted. Anu, just complete shambles. Much better in the restored version, pristine version. Skeleton does not get its bow, or that's missing. Honestly, you could tell me that this is the restored version, and I would kind of believe you. Because it's just dropped the gold. It still has its hands and everything. Or is that a gold sword? Maybe it's a gold sword? Yeah, I think it's supposed to be looking at a gold sword. That one's cool. And then Enderman, the arm fell off. They're cool, though. They're really cool, and I think we'll do more with these later. At a later date, for sure. We can start, like, getting into the archaeology stuff. If we go down here to Bo's office, we got one of these tablets. And while I was looking around, I like, scrolled through not scrolled through. I placed down a bunch of these. I'm not going to get that one back anytime soon. There are some really cool... Oh! Yeah, there we go. There are some cool ones that I considered going with. I wanted a 2x2 one, so we have this limited. But there are some really big ones, too. Can you show me a cool one? Are there any? Yeah, there we go. This one's kind of cool. So yeah, there's just... By the way, if you look through these, it's kind of implied that Herobrine is a time traveler. Which is kind of... This one's a good one. We'll go with that one. Yeah, it kind of implies that Herobrine is a time traveler, and so that's actually sort of hilarious. And maybe I'll show that to you guys later. But we have a Deinonychus enclosure to make later. We have one thing we have to do first. I want frog lights really bad. So I looked into it, because I don't know this off by heart. I have not played much with frogs in Minecraft. Like, they've been in the game, and I've used them for ambience. I've never tried to get frog lights with them. I just know that different frogs give you different frog lights, and that those frogs are biome specific on spawn. Warm frogs, which I think are white in color, get you the green frog light. So say hello to our frog. We're gonna take our frog. We're gonna teleport to near complete portal. We're gonna go through this portal. Alright, now we're in the Nether. I don't come here often on camera, but I do spend a non-negligible amount of time here just collecting resources. We're gonna go to the Basalt Delta, which I scoped out earlier. Oh dear. Go away, go away, go away. I don't like... Okay. We're gonna go through here. Come on. We're gonna... Realistically, you don't need to be all the way out there. So you can be here. We should name you one day. But you're gonna be here. And once you're... I think they have to be small to be eaten properly. Let's get a platform. Kinda. Oh, okay. Let's... You don't need it. Cool. Oh, I am hurting. And I don't have food. Can you not fit? Okay, you're small now. Come on. Aggro on me. Come on. You can get up here, right? Okay, you can get up here. I am on half a heart. This is dangerous. Okay, see, so you need to eat those. Okay, you guys... I'm so nervous because of my health. Come on up, come on up, come on up. I can see... You can see me, I can see you. No. Are you not aggro on... You should be aggro on me. You can do damage. You can do like half a heart of damage, too. That's the thing. But if I hit you, like, you just die. Can you not get up here? You should be able to get up here. What am I doing wrong? You guys can jump a block. I know. It's... See, so it did get up here. And then you got up here. And I don't want you up here. I didn't hit you, right? Oh, goodness, I don't want it. I'm hitting my frog. I am hitting my frog. Why? Okay. Axe time. There we go. And then those split into that size. There are so many little magma dudes. Okay. I need food so bad. I am so nervous. No! Okay. Should have assumed that, honestly. I don't know why I would have made this path so weird if that wasn't the case. Okay, we're healing. Cool. Scared the heck out of me there. In theory, that won't burn? Okay. Can one of you guys come here? I have health now, so... I don't know what it's gonna take to get you over here. I just want to do this on camera, because this... I don't actually know how to do this. And it's I like doing, like, my sort of farm stuff on camera. Kinda felt like I wanted to do... Well, that's the wrong color. It was cold biomes. It was cold biomes that got me. Frog light. It was the cold biomes that got me the green. You can be changed, though. Can you become... Nope, I just have the wrong... You don't drop anything, do you? Like, I can't get your DNA with a drop, can I? No. No, I messed this up. Ah! No! I cannot believe myself. And I don't have a second one, so I can't breed you. Why is it the cold one that gives green? Why is it the cold frog that gives green? That's so counterintuitive. If I got... Oh, correct. Because one of the mods adds in a recipe. Whatever. You know what? The purple will go good in Beau's office. It's not the color that I needed or wanted. But it'll work. It won't work as well for the rest of the lab. I do explicitly want green for the rest of the lab. I want green for the rest of the lab, but it will work for Beau's office, so I can't be too picky about it. Like, it almost was the color that I wanted for Beau's office, but I thought, I only have the one frog. I should do this right. And then I proceeded to not do it right. So I need 4 for Beau's office. I need 4 for Beau's office. So if you can come on up, hop over here to my frog friend. You'll get named. We'll get you like a whole thing out here. An office, maybe even. Come on. You'll be delicious, I'm sure. Now, how prone are you? Yeah, you're pretty prone to eating them the second they get over. And you're trying to get up here. So let's... Because you guys hop so little. It's sort of crazy, actually. Come on, come on. I have 1 heart, so this is a little bit nerve-wracking again. But as long as I'm behind here, my frog will save me. I cannot believe I messed that up. Okay. 1 more. 1 more. And let's just deal with you now. There we go. Come on. Come to my frog, boy. Yeah, come on. You're coming the right way. We have, what do magma cubes like? We have lava over here. It's true, we do. It almost killed the frog. No, I'm not lying to you. Yeah. We'll show you the lava if you just come right over here. Yep, come on. You're so close. Why are you not... Did you get tired? Why are you... There we go. Okay, come on over. Yep, look at this. The lava. You can hear it. It's right over here. Come on. This is so exciting for you. Come on. Look at this. Look at this lava. Thank you. Alright. Well, we will deal with that problem later. Yeah, I need... You need a mangrove swamp for like, naturally spawning frogs, don't you? Like, I won't find one over there. We could check. Are we gonna get sidetracked? Because well, even if I found frogs. Even if I found frogs, it would be to get the egg. Like, frog spawn. And then... we'd have a tadpole. And we would need to grow the frog over in... You'll do. We would need to grow the frog in a cold biome this time. I think this biome would have worked. I do. So we get a new frog in this biome, and hopefully it's the right frog. Or if it's the wrong frog, then we need to do the whole process again, so maybe I get more than one frog spawn. Because I can bring our current nether frog back to the overworld so that it can breed with a different frog. And then as long as we have 3 frogs, or 2 frogs spawn even, because we would only need 1 frog spawn, because whatever frog we find, the frog that we find here is going to be the, ochre frog-light frog. If we find a frog over here. I'm pretty sure it's only mangrove. But if we find a frog over here, it'll be the ochre frog. And then, so we'll have the warm and the temperate. So we'll just need the cold. And the cold frog, that'll get us the green. Then we'll have the yellow and the purple, which is what we have here, which is gonna go in Bo's office. Because I am an idiot and got the wrong frog. Should have double checked. But we learned. We have learned now. And there is, no frogs over here at all. So our best bet is Mangrove Swamp, which is an unnecessarily rare biome. Which don't even have many frogs in it, because there's not many blocks that mobs can actually spawn on in those biomes, because most of them are transparent blocks. So that's its own problem. But here, we can finish off Bo's office. No, hold on. These are directional, right? Yeah, there we go. See? We saved the situation, but now we need new frogs, and I don't have more frog DNA. I cannot believe I made that mistake. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We have a Deinonychus enclosure to build, and I have no food. Where am I putting mob drops? You'll go there. And you are going there. You're going there. Everything else I have on me on purpose. 8 carrots. I don't know how much gold nuggets I need. 8 times 8, 64. That's overkill. That's my bad. There we go. 1 goes back. There we go. We have 8 golden carrots. Look at that. I'm going up in the world. I don't have a consistent way to get gold or carrots or anything, but that's okay. All right. My enclosure idea. I'm going back up here again. I'm gonna take dirt or grass with me. My enclosure idea for the Deinonychus, because Deinonychuses are jungle dwelling and they climb. Okay? That makes them pretty difficult to contain. The raptor climbs, and we have that one in like a weird dome birdcage thing. I don't want to do that again for the Deinonychus, and I have a lot more Deinonychus that we have to contain. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a treehouse. How are people going to view the dinosaurs in the treehouse? I haven't thought that far ahead. But we will have a treehouse for our Deinonychuses. And I think it'll be super cool and fun, and there's no problems with this plan whatsoever. I'm sure everything will be great and fine, and there will be no consequences. I talk like I know that something's gonna go poorly. I have no evidence that this is gonna go poorly. For all I know, this will go perfectly. But this is an enclosure that is gonna fit on this side of the river. Right over here, actually. So let's start. I want 2 trees. I don't know why I'm breaking everything. There we go. Let's just go, like... Let's put one of them here. Okay, there we go. We have a tree. My idea's already coming together. And then slightly away from it, but still same general area at an angle. Slight angle. Is that getting covered by something? Like, is there going to be a reason that this isn't going to grow? Maybe. To rectify that, we got a bunch of bone meal. How far away does this need to be? Holy cow. Why? Why are you not growing? Why are you not growing? Is it the flower? Oh! Save me the bone meal. I'm not going to complain. I heard a zombie. I'm sure that's nothing. Gotta throw down 2 torches. Okay. We have 2 trees. These trees are currently a little bit messy. Let's head up here to the best of our abilities. Because I did not bring a ladder. We're fine. Alright. So up here, I want these 2 trees connected a little bit. How far down? I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4. If we could go down like that much for our dirt layer. Oh, okay, okay. Why? Ah, I see why. There we go. Let's just get our little dirt platform. Hey, I did not shift to break that. That's not fair. That's not on me, guys. I let go of shift to break it. You saw it sped up again. Okay, well, now we have more than enough wood. We just need to grow this tree again. Oh, no, that's not. There we go. Okay, tree is back. It's taller this time. So not a loss, all things considered. Ooh, is that going to be a thunderstorm? How am I going to get up this tree? Here we go. Let me up safely, please. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's... Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. And then up here. Okay, I don't want... 1, 2, 3... So this is going to be too short. You're going to let me do this time? Thank you. Okay, that's going to probably decay pretty quickly. How... Okay. 1, 2... Ah! Okay, we're fine. I'm getting scared by a tree. We could go this low. On this one. Because I want to connect the 2 of them with a bridge, but I'm okay if there's some height disparity between... And don't shift to break, because that goes poorly every single time. Without fail. Alright. There we go. I would like the platform to be larger than this. Full disclosure. But, actually, realistically what I want here, if I'm being perfectly honest, how far do I have to go to be all the way? Okay, that far out. We need to be 1 in, I realized. Because on the outside, I want, and I didn't bring very many with me, some stairs and some, like, windows and stuff connecting. I didn't bring the glass. We'll have to go get the glass. Now, one thing that I did not think of while making this enclosure, and you know, it's a minor thing. I don't know though how people are gonna see the dinosaurs in here. It is a weird thing for me to be doing. And yeah, so that's gonna be. Oh, see, so it is a thunderstorm. How am I gonna get up here again? I know how I'm gonna get up here again. I'm gonna get up here again. Treetop. We're gonna go home. We're gonna sleep through the thunderstorm. Lovely. While we're here, might as well craft up I want lots of slabs underneath, and lots of stairs in general. And that won't be enough, but that's okay, because can totally make more. Okay. So, then that's 2 there. Now. Oh, no, not like that, not like that. Okay. Gotta do this like this. Because if I've done this, that corner has to be a full block. I am realizing that's not the button for anything. Actually, that was not at all what I meant to press. Okay, see, so this is sort of what I'm going for. And we'll have glass in here, because I do not trust the Deinonychuses to not escape. And I really don't want to have more dinosaur funerals. So this should be fine. I am standing on the edge. That's less fine. Let's just finish up. There, and then there. And then there. There. Yeah. I'm making sure that I did those ones right, because now I'm suddenly second-guessing everything. Okay. And then, so that all comes together to be the first time anyone has ever used jungle wood. There we go. No, that's the idea here, is then we can put ferns in here and they will grow rampantly. And this should be decaying. Yeah, there we go. Wow. That also took out that tree. How lovely. And I don't know how I'm going to connect to that tree, because we're a decent bit higher and a bit closer than I thought we were. Oh, there we go. This is how things need to go. let's just finish this up. And then we can cross that bridge when we get to it. Which, considering that that's right now, you know, it's going to be a pressing concern in a second here. There we go. No, I want you to be there. Okay. Okay, there we go. So, only problem is now, is we have this other tree. We have this other tree that I would like them to be able to get to. And I feel like, you know, a fairly low grass layer, again, is the ideal way to do this. Is that connected to any tree beds? No. I also want... Oh, you're not tilted enough. You need to be like that. Is that a problem anywhere else? Not that I can see. Cool. You know what, though? Hold on. I'm thinking. It's a dangerous process, I know, thinking. No. Think. Think more. Thinking is good. Thinking is good. Okay. Here's my thought. These dinosaurs can climb. So, let's build out... This one's going to be weird. This platform is going to be weird, and it's going to be a little bit underneath my other one, I think. And then that gets us to here. That one we can do just one, because this is a shorter layer, admittedly. And then... Oh, how do I want to do this? Okay, hold on. I have to think this through at all, because my idea amounts to these dinosaurs can climb. Right, so I can have, and maybe we just build this layer. We don't even worry about it. We just build this layer. And then after, okay, that one overlaps completely, so I'm just gonna just do that, yeah. Oh! Didn't mean to do that. That was not on my to-do list. But I'm thinking where we have these two layers that are, when they're closest, we can just connect them with some logs for the dinosaurs to climb. And that solves all of our problems at once. My inventory is a mess now. Can't solve that problem. There we go. Kind of organized. A little bit. I want these and these. Okay. Alright. Treetop. Here we go. So we'll have a thing for them to climb to get down here. And in theory, there will be no problems. Now, in practice, will there be no problems? Of course not. That would be crazy. This needs to... I don't know why I broke that one. That one was actually fine. There we go. Here we go. Alright. Oh, I left, like, a full stack of blocks down there. Anyway, yes. Yes. Planning and whatnot, and that'll just... So then, this being broken out this way, I don't need to fix that now, which is really convenient and was not actually originally part of my reasoning. But now it is definitely a part of my reasoning, because I don't want to fix that. So let's get our whole... I'm out of grass. And all my dirt is back home. Tragedy is struck again. Okay. We are getting somewhere. We'd be getting a lot further if I didn't... You know what? You know what? I need to pick these up anyway. And I have... There's no shortage of dirt down here. So let's go somewhere where we won't miss it. It's like 2 pieces. I'm gonna bring more. I can get down pretty easily. I just don't want to. I had the number right on accident. Perfect. And then let's finish off our railing, I guess. With the chain... No. I have to do full glass blocks because of how I've built this. I was gonna say, would the chain look really good for this? But it wouldn't matter, because it would be... It wouldn't. It would look good if I could connect them diagonally across all of the gaps, but I can't. And because of how I've built this, changing it's not really an option, because if I made it smaller, our dinosaurs get even less space, and if I made it bigger, then it no longer matches up with the above section. Okay. Here, we can just do this where it fully aligns, can't we? Almost. Okay. So you... Don't mean to throw it. There we go. You're a way up. You're a way up. And over there can't be a way up. And that, so right there needs to be fully connected. Okay. Okay. Now, I can't get up. But I can solve that. I can solve that with... Okay, well, it's not going to work like that. But if I come down here, I just take a couple of these. Because I want to be able to get up and down, too. You know, I don't feel like it would be really difficult if I could not get up and down my own enclosure. Not my enclosure. It's not what we're doing here. Like, it doesn't need to be perfect. I want it to look natural. And that gets us up. Just like that. Look at that. Look at that. What version of Minecraft are we in? There used to be... Or, one version of Minecraft. I don't know when they added it in. You can right-click with shears to stop things from growing. Don't ask me what version of Minecraft. I don't know. But it is a version of this game. Okay. So the underside still looks really bad. Because I haven't done this. And that's the idea, is that the whole underside, and this is also going to be how I'm going to get water in here, is that the dirt is not the direct bottom, so I can put liquids in without them being a problem. And that'll look really good everywhere. Okay. How badly can I do? Like, this has got to be the worst way to do this, I think. But I have an area that I know will stay grass, so it'll still spread. Okay. Let's connect this all the way here. This has got to be the worst way to do this. I think doing it underneath with scaffolding would have been better. Do I have bamboo? Surely I have bamboo at this point. Even if I don't, I know where jungles are located. I can get bamboo. Because this world was made post 1.18. They added bamboo a long time ago. At this point, it's been in the game for a while. Okay. There we go. See? I knew that I was not super crazy. We all know that in Minecraft I struggle with heights. I'm not scared of heights. I should be, because I die to heights all the time. I don't know what part of me thought that this was a good idea. The enclosure is 100% heights, right? Like, none of it touches the ground. So it's only inevitable that I would die numerous times to my enclosure that I have put many meters up in the air. That was not the button I meant to hit. Here we go. Still disgustingly unorganized. Got my dirt. There we go. And now, this part of the enclosure has a bottom. This part does not. This part is nothing. There's my shovel. I thought somewhere. Yeah, over here. This is where we had it. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back down later to get the dirt. I should have done this first. If I was gonna do it this way, right, I should have done this part first. So, regardless of how good of a solution I've come up with, which, it's not a good solution. I think doing it underneath with scaffolding would have been the better solution, especially because I wouldn't have had to break all of these and recollect them. But even if we pretend like this was a good solution, not even the best, just a good solution to my problem, I still should have done it first. When I'm down there, I should get water, because I need water for the enclosure too. So many things that I did not adequately think through. Oh well. I'm sure that that won't be a concern at all. That won't backfire terribly. Still don't know how people are gonna view what's in this enclosure. These Deinonychus are just gonna chill up here, I guess. Need a single piece of grass, or else this is not gonna have any hope of working. Get this as far as I can, which is not gonna be far enough. Okay. I have to get back down. I was gonna say without getting hurt would be nice, but I guess I can't ask for too much. Is that all the items? There's one item over here. Those are seeds. Where did the seeds come from? Was that from one of the times I died? Treetop. Get back. I forgot to get... Fine. You know what? I needed to get the glass anyway from the ranger outpost thing. I also need to figure out this situation. Okay. It's only... Like, it's not super far out that it's a concern. So... we just make it look... intentional. Yeah. What have I built there? Why did I do that? And why am I gonna do it on this side too? Well, symmetry is why I'm gonna do it on this. It's kind of round. It's kind of round. And then the glass will just, you know, it'll be fine. I'm sure. If I do... How visible is it through trapdoors? Not enough. I was gonna say I could do trapdoors instead of glass. I had a thought there where in the corners... it won't work. It won't work. I was gonna say I can do that there and that there, but then the corners are fully exposed. Like, I was thinking I could put pillars in the corners, was my idea. We should get torches, water, fern. Torches just so that mobs don't spawn, which I think I have a couple of torches here and here that are no longer needed. Yep. Fern is in here. And water. There we go. Water is wherever I collect it from. Is there a world at all where I have enough glass? No. No, there isn't. Probably. But that's okay. I have to walk, I'm thinking, right? Like, here we go. Nearest waypoint to treetop with a water source is just treetop. I can just walk over there. I'm allowed to walk. There we go. Most dangerous way to get around my own base. There's some water here that I can take. Oh, okay. Hi. How are you guys doing? Oh my goodness. There are so many of you. Why are you all congregating over here? You have a whole I know they have code for herding mechanics, but like, you don't all need to be over. And why are you away from the herd? You don't all need to be in one corner. You can walk around your enclosure that apparently you can escape, but you just don't. We've learned things about our Gallimimus pack. I'm not sure why. Okay. There we go. That one's a full block. That one's a full block. Okay. We're cutting in to a decent bit of their enclosure size here. I admit. No, okay, but if I just place it, that's also... Is that the way I have to do this? And then, oh, no, wait, that was a bad move. Okay. Then you go there, we waterlog you, and everything is calm. We put down a fern, and we come back for it in a minute. Collect 2 water. No, 2 water. I want water on every level. They lived in tropical-ish forests. So... Oh, that one was easy. Heck yeah. Okay. We have some bone meal. Actually, let's start placing the glass first. Because it might just grow. Then I'm not wasting as much bone meal as I already have. Because now that I need to collect less biofossils, I get a lot less bones. So now, and bone meal. So now that's actually become a finite resource that I keep running out of. But I have, like, all the DNA I could ever need. Yeah, we did run out, like, immediately, didn't we? Look at that. Did this grow? No, it didn't. Oh, I brought torches. I should... One over here. One over here. No idea how these enclosures are going to get viewed, still. Hasn't really crossed my mind. One to go back home, one to go down here. Alright, home. Put you in the seed bank, which should be an actual room under lock and key at some point, but until then, it won't be. How's this going? That's going fine. Still can't believe I messed up the frog thing. Anyway, sand collection. Here we go. Oh yeah, we are just... I think I say it every time. This landscape will never be the same. And I say this every time too, like, it's within the range of our base, so, like, I built the Arctic outpost within the same general circle around home. So at some point, I'm going to be in a position where I have to re-terraform all of this, assuming that I don't have to switch worlds before then. The only reason I can think of us having to switch worlds is if they did a crazy version jump again. Like if we go from, we're in 1.20 now, if we go from 1.20 to 1.30, 1.26, which is never going to happen. They changed the naming scheme, so now I have to estimate the amount of time. 29.2. I do not like the new naming scheme for Minecraft updates. It's genuinely a bad naming scheme. It dates the updates a lot more than the old naming scheme did. Playing 1.12, yeah, that's an old update. But it's just 1.12. Playing version 2026.1 while living in the year 2027 is a little bit, or 2028 or whatever. Like, yeah, it's fine. I don't think anyone will care, but it is a little bit weirder to say. And, of course, there's the fact that the old naming scheme meant something. Like, it actually, that's how you name updates for game dev, like, game versions and stuff. That that actually had a reason it was like that. And I know I have had this whole conversation on this channel before, but still, it's just, it personally annoys me. And I know that that does not matter. It is a very minor thing, and there are much bigger things to be concerned about, and I don't worry, to everyone old enough to just be aware of the fact that, yeah, there are other things to be worried about. Totally worried about those too. But that's not what we get into here. So here is where I get to complain about Minecraft's version update numbers and how they stopped meaning something. Cause, and I know I've explained it before. Don't get me wrong. I know 100% that I have explained this before. But I also know that my videos get, like, very few views. And that there are people who are watching this who have not seen any of my other videos. Hi, welcome. Nice to have you. The old Minecraft version numbers, and I can use the Minecraft version that I'm in right now as an example. We are in 1.18.2, right? That is the Minecraft, or no, we're not. 1.20.1. Either of these will work for this example. This first number here signifies really, really big, major updates. We are talking an update that has entirely reworked how the game functions to its core. It would be entirely unrecognizable from the version before it, which is why this number is basically just reserved for game releases. That is the only time you will see this number have anything in it. And that'll typically be a 1 or a 0. 0 being alpha and beta stages of the game, 1 being the game's full release. The second number here is our fairly large updates, usually featuring new content. Minecraft has 21 of these updates. That is a very high number for a game to have. Usually, you will end up with a couple of content updates, but most of your updates are going to be bug fixes. So 1.20, that means that we have had 20 sizable content updates. Absolutely phenomenal that we still get those with Minecraft. Does not happen with most games. And then the final number here is minor updates. We're talking bug fixes or just minor retexturings of things. Those updates, they get that last number. So if you're playing a game that's like 1.0.153, you had the game release, you have not had a major content update, and you have had 153 bug fix updates. Usually, one bug fix update will patch more than one bug. Don't know what the story of that game would be. No content updates, but 153 bug fix updates? My guess would be a narrative game. Like, a game... Oh, do I know any narrative games that, like... It would be a game that has a lot of gameplay features, obviously. Or even doesn't, but has a lot of features that could be broken in some way, or have bugs, or minor ways where things aren't interacting properly with each other. So it would have a lot of those, but its main thing would be story, so you're getting less content drops. You maybe get 1 or 2, or some DLCs, stuff like that. That game that I have just invented for the sake of explaining this clearly has not had a content update yet. And that is okay. That's allowed. Not all games need constant content updates. Minecraft really thrives off of the idea of these content updates, and that is really awesome. It also means that they cannot release Minecraft 2. That cannot happen. Because what would they add to Minecraft 2 that could not just be a regular update? But yeah, if you look at any game that you have ever played, it's gonna follow that naming scheme for the updates. Right? Or not any game. Some games will do just so how you're supposed to do it is with those 3 numbers that I was showing here. Some games will do like 1.13, for example. It's just a random number. The number is not significant here. What's significant is that we have 2 numbers. We have our main version, and this is our update number. And this is used interchangeably for content drops and bug fixes. And that is more for a game where both of those updates are happening. Like, both of those updates can happen. But, like, they're both not as big. Or, like, the content updates aren't as big as you would see with, a Battle Royale game, for example. Terrible example, I know. A Battle Royale game has a content update. It's probably going to add a couple new weapons. Depending on the style, it might have skins. And you are going to have, maybe, potentially, a rework to the map. That would be a situation where you would want content updates to use this number system. But maybe you have a game that has a lot of levels, like a platformer. You have a game that has a lot of levels, and so you add 1 level. Just randomly you think, oh, this is a fun level, I'm going to put it in the game. You would maybe then lean more towards this number, because it's not as big of a content drop, and you're probably going to have bug fixes in there as well. Usually, you will have bug fixes in with the content drops as well. But then, you're going to have new bugs to fix because of the content drop, and that's how we end up with this situation. Both of these can be used. This system is more standard, and I personally prefer it. Minecraft's new system is weird. It's really weird, and it reads differently than both of the systems that I just showed you. The next Minecraft update, I think, is 26.1. Okay. So what are we looking at here? Lovely question. 26 is the year. So, they've accepted that, like, this number, the 1 is never going to change. They have fully omitted the 1. That's fine. They're not an alpha or beta dev anymore. And they're never gonna have a situation where that number would change to a 2. So they've switched that to be 26, which is the current year we are in, 2026. That'll change to 27 in 2027. But then our other number here, 0.1, is the game drop number and the bug fix number. So we have the year, which already, nightmare to read. Not a fan of that, but whatever. I can live with that a little bit. I'm not happy about it. I can live with this whole system. I'm just not happy about it. And then they've gone more similarly to this, where their content drops and their bug fixes are being wrapped into the same number. Which means 26.1 can be a content drop, 26.2 and 26.3 can be bug fixes. And 26.4 is our second content drop, because they do one every season, I think, with the content drop system. I think they're still planning to do big updates. It's just at it's at a different rate than it was before, because they're doing the content drops more frequently. But that is the new system. And it does make it a little bit harder to tell where exactly we are in the development cycle. And that was already kind of a problem for Minecraft's game drop, or like the game drops. It's hard to tell where exactly we are, because old Minecraft would do, like old school Minecraft would do the updates to the size of the game drops as full content drop updates. They would give them these numbers here. Like there was a hot and cold update. The update that added the polar bear, stray, husk. That got a full number. So did the nether update, which we all know is 1.16. So that's how those worked. Like that's how those grew and stuff. I think I'm done everything in the enclosure. There's no way into the enclosure. That's maybe not a good idea. I've picked a terrible spot for this. You should go... No. You should go there. And then, do I have some vines on me? I can just discreetly make this whole route up finished. Apparently not. When you do that with ladders, it lets you go. Okay, how am I gonna deal with this? I know how we're gonna do this. Okay, well, not if I can't get up. There we go. No? Okay. Are you serious? Let me in. What, are you serious, Minecraft? Why do vines work like this? Ladders don't work like this. Okay. That last one at the top has to be a ladder, I guess. Do I have... Okay. Sneaky, hidden crafting table. I have enough sticks. There we go. It's kinda hidden. It's good enough. It's good enough. Okay, so now... Oh, you guys are gonna do this to me. I see how it is. That is... Okay, hold on. Let's just... What's the fastest tool for breaking vines? It's an axe or shears? I think it's an axe. Let's bring a log back with us. If I can't hide it with vines, it's not really worth having it there. Okay. But yeah, older Minecraft updates would do the full number change, but for some reason, when they started, like, in my example, there was a really good one of the update that added, lost my train of thought here, the update that added the husk and the stray, that got a full number change, even though it added so little to the game. Comparatively, the game drops were all batched in as bug fix updates. They weren't using the name change version system properly, and they were listing them all as bug fix updates, which is not what they were. They were content updates, so they should have been getting the full number changes. And I think if we continued with that, there would have been a lot less confusion about what game drop we were on. But that's not what they did. We ended up at 1.20.11. Or 1.21.11. That's a ludicrous number to have. That's not what that number should be. So it caused a lot of confusion, and they needed to do something about it, obviously. And their solution was to change how they're naming the updates to what we have now, which is 26 dot whatever, and next year it'll be 27 dot whatever, and so on and so forth until, I don't know, the end of time. That is how Minecraft updates are named now. It's a little strange. Certainly not the standard way to name any sort of update. But I'm not really in a position to stop them, so... Yeah, we're just gonna let Mojang do what they want. And hope we get an end update eventually. That would be really awesome. One day. One day there will be an end update. I believe in it. Alright, we have an enclosure here, and I've spent a lot of time rambling about game number versions. In fact, I've spent like an hour rambling about game number versions and whatnot. So let's get our Deinonychuses in here. Awesome. So there you go. If nothing else, some of you came into this video and you learned something. And if you didn't learn anything, you got to watch a hopefully entertaining video where a random guy explained how game updates are numbered. I promise I am like at least a little bit qualified to talk on that. Oh, they're cold. Are you guys cold? You're all cold. Where's my torches? Over here. Glad I checked. Right. All over here. Are you all warm? Warm? Cold? Cold? You guys need to be really close to this torch for some reason. Cold? Warm? There we go. Okay. That's all four of them. I feel like the max population of this enclosure is gonna be something like 4. I don't know if we'll get any offspring out of these guys. But yeah, no, there we go. I got to do a lot of rambling today, which I feel like that's sort of why we're all here. Why we all come to this channel. I mean, I come here because I upload to here. It would be weird if I didn't show up. But like, you guys are here because you want to be entertained, hopefully. Hopefully I'm doing a good job at that. If you happen to learn something along the way, that's always a bonus. I strongly believe that a continued education is and always will be a positive thing. Yeah. No, so hopefully you guys all enjoyed your time here. And hopefully you guys are all coming here for my eccentricities and dinosaurs. One of the two. If you're here for my eccentricities, or Minecraft gameplay, or dinosaurs, or other gameplay, or just because you want something on in the background, all of those are great reasons to be here. and I am glad to have you all. And you can keep returning for as long as I upload. And even after that, honestly, if I've stopped uploading, you're still allowed to show up. I don't mind. Alright, we're gonna have some Deinonychuses soon. 88%. 82. 86. Oh, I threw a book. Threw a book at an egg. That's not good. Come on. It's just you. We're just waiting. There we go. Alright. You're gonna be first. Ooh. Oh, they're already sleeping. They're nocturnal. They're already sleeping. Hello? Hi? Okay, we have a male. Max population is 9. Okay. Male, 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 and a female. I feel like I should get her a friend. They're all friends. They're all friends. And decidedly not related. Ovivorous carnivore, so they're gonna eat eggs and meat. Terrible claw. Maximum length of 3 meters, height of about a meter. Strong creature. Physical claw, Cretaceous period. North America's tropical climate. At the time, that is no longer the case. I can vouch for that. It is currently snowing out, or it's not snowing. The outside is covered in snow, though. Could grasp and clutch well. Tree climbing. Yep. Which is what we're worried about here. Raptor prey restraint. I do not think this mod is in-depth enough that we will see that. It attacked prey, held it down, and ate it alive. Yeah, we will not see that in Minecraft. Maybe one day they'll add that, but, interesting. Okay. I do kind of think that Deinonychus were probably pack hunters, especially for bigger prey, but hey, you know what? It's always good to learn new hypotheses. That's cool. These guys are so cute, and they're so tired, and I don't have any food for them. Oh well. Because unfortunately, that's all the time we have for... Oh, this is a weird way to do the outro. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you have an amazing day, and goodbye.